Let's talk about the US debt ceiling. What it is it a problem? And what can we do about it? The debt ceiling is a limit on how much the US government is allowed to borrow. So when the government wants to fund projects and fund infrastructure programs, they need to raise the funds. They raise that through selling bonds and treasury bills to investors or even other countries. Now, is this a serious issue that they are hitting the debt ceiling, or is it not? Well, the answer is this is really serious, and at the same time, it's absolutely not serious at all. Here's why. The consequences if the US did fail to pay its bills, they are very serious consequences. We're talking about a government, the largest economy in the world, going into liquidation. And the US dollar plays such a significant part in the running of the entire world. So if the US dollar was to come into question, that would have severe impacts across the entire world, and I don't think anyone really knows how bad that result could be. But then on the other hand, with consequences so bad, how can this also be not serious at all? Well, let's have a look at that. So the debt ceiling was introduced in 1917. Since 1960, the government has on 78 separate occasions either raised the debt ceiling, redefined what the debt ceiling is, or temporarily extended the debt ceiling. So as much as the media is pushing this around like this is this huge event, this is something that's been happening very regularly since 1960. To put it into layman's terms, what does this actually look like? Okay, so if we picture a business and a business has borrowed money from the bank, let's say they borrowed $1 million from the bank and they need to pay $100,000 of interest on that loan each year. The business isn't doing very well and it can't afford to pay its interest. Now, in normal terms, if that was a business or if that was a person, the business or us as a person would be declared bankrupt, and that would be that. But what happens when it's the government? So the government then goes back to the bank and says, hi, I can't pay my interest bill. The bank says, don't worry, we'll lend you more money. We will lend you money to pay your interest, and we'll charge you interest on the new money we lend you as well. All we need is for your employees, Congress, to approve that we can lend you more money. So the director of the business, president, goes back to his employees and says, oh, hi guys, so we've run out of money, we can't pay our bills, but the bank has said if you say it's okay, they'll lend us more money to pay our interest repayments and our bills. Well, the employees get together and go, well, okay, if we don't approve it, we're all going to lose our jobs. And if we do approve it, okay, well, the business still isn't doing very well, but at least we keep our jobs for a bit longer. Okay, look, it's pretty obvious we're going to say yes, but let's not say yes too quickly. Let's hold off. Let's use this to our advantage because we're in a really strong position right now to ask the director, the president, for all of the things that we want that he normally or she normally wouldn't give us. Better terms, better holidays, higher pay, whatever it is. We'll wait till the very last minute and squeeze everything we can get out of him or her, and then we'll say yes, because at the end of the day, we don't want to lose our jobs. That's basically what we're dealing here with the US debt ceiling. It is very serious. If they were to default, it would be a very catastrophic issue. Are they going to default? Well, you tell me. Are the employees going to vote to lose their jobs? I hope you found that interesting. I hope that shed some light on this huge cloud that is over everything at the moment. And if you'd like to hear more, hit subscribe. If you liked it, hit like. If you've got any questions, pop it in the comments. Talk to you soon. Invest safely.